If there is one children's TV program on CBBC that I love to watch more than Raven and the Sarah Jane Adventures, it was Trapped. Now, you've probably heard the phrase, like, going way back. Well, that's not too far from the truth as far as Trapped was concerned. I didn't understand the show to start with. Like, you'd think that the children who are in that series were in there trapped forever. And if you were the Saboteur, you had to do everything in order to get out of the room. Whew, what a weird show it was. But I must admit, I managed to warm to it. I loved the show's format. I loved the games. My favourite being Freaky Factory. I loved how it was fast-paced. I loved the idea of not knowing what's happening in each booth. I thought the idea of a saboteur was pretty strange, but I soon got it. Out of all 4 series, I'm counting Trapped Ever After as well, I really got the idea of it. It's a shame I missed the pilot episode of Ever After. Well, getting up early for school is strange, but what are you going to do? Personally, I think it was one of the last good shows left on CBBC. You know, before Raven left and came back in a strange way. And then, of course, you had other shows just faded away. And yeah. One of those times, huh? Out of all the series, Series 3 was my favourite. It had all the best games. It had my favourite episode, which was with the unfortunates from Hackney. Of course, I'm being biased that the escaping unfortunate was called Daniel. Plus, I think the challenges were at their best in that series. I know Series 4 had a few carbon copies of challenges, but at least they, had a larger enhancement of the challenges, and I quite liked the new way of doing the fight for freedom. At least you had a sense of time. Maybe the pacing was a little bit off between the talky moments between the caretaker and heading to the other challenges, but at least they filled some spaces. Compensating whatnot. Another unfortunate Daniel, who was a saboteur on the episode on the Green Fingers challenge. He was probably the best saboteur on the entire show. Convincing. He just let the unfortunates talk themselves into it. He even picked the good one himself. I can't remember the names of the actors, though. I thought the idea of the voice was a really good addition to the series. I'm quite impressed with this show. At least it went out with a bang in the end. It left an impression. I mean, I went from being outright freaked out by it to loving the bones of it. The caretaker was easily my favourite character from them all. He was funny. He was a great host. Well developed. I did say my favourite challenge was Freaky Factory. My other one was Beware the Crowman. I loved the haunting episode atmosphere of that challenge. I thought, if only they had some successful saboteurs. But never mind. The worst saboteur was easily Sophie in the first episode of Ever After with the Wolf and the Nut, with that massive argument. Who the heck does that? Really is the limit. Oh well. Childhood memories. Fun series. I'm glad it existed. Glad I had fun with it. What happened to the days of like quality shows and whatnot? At least it left a legacy of some description. Alright. That's all I have to say on Trapped. I remember the old one of the old presenters having his very own Trapped dance. I can't remember how it went, but very uplifting. Oh well, we live and learn. Take care, everyone. My mum will be home soon. Take care now. Bye-bye. Bye. As always, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. You guys are always the best. I love the bones of all of you. Keep being awesome. Stay safe. Peasnator out. Cut the check.